Greetings, curiosity seekers, to the Crypt of Creeplore. My name is Avim. I have been given a very special assignment by my boss, Creeplore. Yep, that's him right there. He has commanded me to tidy up his collection of monsters and other curiosities from around the universe. Specifically, he needs me to organize and rank these beasties one by one. No small feat, I can assure you. While Creeplore was walking me through this assignment, a wonderful idea popped into my skull. Why don't we take this opportunity to do a little PR with the outside world? Let's showcase this monstrous collection along with the rankings as part of a new video series. Needless to say, my boss loved the idea, and he commanded me to get straight to work. So here we are. I'm very eager to get started. You must feel very lucky to be a part of this. I'll explain how all this works as we go. Let's summon our first monster from the collection. I'll do this with our summoning stone. These stones allow me to summon a tiny version of a little nasty right before us. It also helps to keep them contained while we go through our checklist. Ready? Let's go. Our first monster comes to us from the ancient Greek civilization, although its original origins are unknown. I bring to you the Blemmyes, or Headless Men. Wow, that actually worked. Very cool. Now don't worry, folks. I'm perfectly safe. Let's start with a little information about the Blemmyes. The first known reporting of these creatures comes from Herodotus, the famous Greek historian, more than 2,000 years ago. He reported that these guys lived in ancient Libya, or the northern parts of Africa. Ancient writers described the Blemmyes as human-sized beings with no head. Their faces, however, were set upon their chest and torso. Stories and other records of these headless men were very popular long ago, and they were often included in old nature records and drawn onto maps of the ancient world. Based on my research, it appears the Blemmyes were more of a curiosity rather than something to be feared, but you can imagine the shock of an ancient human coming face to chest with one of these odd fellows. Okay, it's time for ranking. There are 3 criteria that we must consider before giving our final rank on the Blemmyes. First, the danger score, or how life-threatening is the monster. Considering that I couldn't find any horror stories regarding these guys, I would imagine that they are just as threatening as any other human. Let's give them a C ranking for danger. Creep factor is next, or how creepy or otherwise horrifying are they? Not only do Blemmyes lack any proper head, their face is a huge fixture on their torso, which I find quite unsettling. The size of that thing's tongue is enough to make me shudder. Let's give it a B. The last ranking is for its cool factor. As a monster, how cool and appealing is the Blemmyes? Like creep factor, I admit that this one is very subjective. Even though I think these guys are pretty creepy, I don't think that they are all that interesting. If I was an artist, I would perhaps add some more monstrous features, you know? I would even give them some points for a fun story that I could tell in the dark, you know, something creepy about the Blemmyes. But to be honest, I couldn't find any good ones to share with you. And for that, I give them a D. Now that we have our 3 rankings, what's the final score on the Blemmyes? Oh, rank C. That's a bit disappointing. But at least it's not a D, right? Alright, Blemmyes, you have your score. Now back to the vault with you. Well, there you have it. That's the show. A bit of a short one to start, but I wanted to show you how it all works. Creeplore and I really hope that you enjoyed the show. If you have some more information on the Blemmyes you'd like to share, or maybe you have a recommendation for our next monster to feature, please make sure that you leave a comment below. And if you want to see future episodes, please like and subscribe. Well, I have to go now. I have some more research to conduct. I'll see you next time.